It's no secret that this year is already off to a very busy start with several tornadoes in the area, and last year seemed to be very active as well. So David, is it true, especially compared to other parts of the country?
Yeah, you feel it, and it is true. It is true. I mean, this is what we've seen so far this year. This is a breakdown of the U.S., and these are all county warning areas. So for us, we're covered by primarily the Tallahassee Weather Service office. So that office has issued 28 tornado warnings so far this year. That puts us as #1 in the country, 2024. Go back to 2023. Guess what? We were #1 in the country for the number of tornado warnings in the Wiregrass at 117. Let's go back to 2022. We were #6.
Wow.
Dixie Alley, very active. Back in 2021, we were #2 in the country for the number of tornado warnings. We'll go back one more year, back to 2020, and we were #4 in the country for the number of tornado warnings. So if it feels like we get a lot of tornado warnings and a lot of tornadoes in the Wiregrass, we do.
This is very interesting, breaking it down just kind of region by region, and we're in the top 10 over the past few years and mostly sitting in that top 5 and top 2 really. That's very interesting because we get these watches, we get these warnings, and we keep up with this forewarned weather team, but whenever you put it in numbers, you really see it. It is. And it just goes to show the importance of having that plan in place for you and your family, especially if you are in the Wiregrass area and through that tornado alley.
Yeah, we're going to break that down more tomorrow night, what you need to do and need to know to be prepared.
Of course. So, David, what makes tornado formation very prevalent and so prevalent to our area?
Yeah, it goes to geographical location more than anything else. If you look at where we are geographically in the U.S., well, we've got the Gulf of Mexico right next door. That brings in a lot of moisture. It's right in the backyard, more or less. And then we usually get a pretty good low-level jet stream winds at about 4,500 feet coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. That is key to produce some shear and some spin in the atmosphere. And then the upper-level winds, because the storm tracks are usually northwest of us, strong upper-level jet stream winds come in as well from the west and southwest. You add that together, there's a lot of shear, there's a lot of warmth and moisture to lift the air, and the result is tornadoes. And that's why we've been #1 this year and last year for the number of tornado warnings, and as you mentioned, top 5 overall over the last several years. It's a very active part of the country when it comes to tornado formation.
Yes, and unfortunately we have another forewarned weather day on Friday, and again, like David mentioned, tomorrow right here on News 4 at 10 we will be breaking down the importance of having that plan in place for you and your family. David, thanks for sharing that insightful information.
It's interesting. Yep.